I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drinking this clean raw. Baby, give me that mean mouth.
Hey you guys, what up? It is a new weekend. We got Monday to talk about Love and Hip Hop. A lot of shit basically popped off between A1 and Lyrica. I kind of missed the last episode, but it just wasn't like that much to talk about. This episode definitely had a lot more in description and detail behind the scenes, especially about Apryl and Mr. Drew, as she likes to call it. So let's get into it. But before we do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button, okay? Join the fam. Hit that button down there, boop. You know how that thing work, okay? Show some love to your girl. Put in on this man. But nonetheless, you guys, let's start with the opening scene of Love and Hip Hop. It has A1 trying to get Lyrica back. Her ass is sitting on the corner waiting for her car to pick her up because A1 has done it now. Summer Bunny bitch had got on the internet talking mad shit about Lyrica. Y'all get with these little side chicks that don't know how to keep their mouth shut, don't know how to at least respect the wife. Like, if you're gonna do that job, stay your ass in the Best Western or Hotel 9 or wherever it is and keep your mouth shut. But the problem is, like, you are talking out of both sides of your neck, Summer. First of all, one side you want to be crying like, oh, people don't know who I really am and I'm getting all this flack. But then on the other side, you talking mad shit on somebody that ain't like that you did wrong too. Like, what the fuck? So then Pam come out with her big burly ass, my Pam, Lyrica, don't you let that hoe get in your marriage. Don't you let her ruin that shit. You gonna be weak if you let that bitch get in the middle of y'all. You gonna let that bitch win that week with her. You gonna be weak. That what you wanna do, Lyrica. You got a family. Remember that you got a son. And it's like, bitch, no, tell all that to your son. Like, he the one who fucked it up. Lyrica at this point ain't hearing it. She like, y'all get the hell away from me. I got this overnight bag. You can get my son. But A1, he wasn't trying to do it. He's like, man, Lyrica, you gonna do this. We got a whole son. Oh, nigga, you didn't have a whole son when you had your dick in summer. Like, you didn't have a whole son then. Now, all of a sudden, that's what matters. Oh, Lyrica's the one breaking up the family. Like, niggas kill me when they do that. Like, y'all show can mess up, but then when the woman's fed up and is ready to leave, y'all will pull out all the stops that y'all didn't work considerate of when y'all was out there doing y'all's dirt. So Lyrica finally puts her ring on the car, gets in, and zoom is on the way to her hotel. Fizz and Ray J, Spectacular, and J Boog, they at the little pool table playing some games, talking about how good the tour was and stuff. Ray J and Specto were like, man, did you see Fizz and Apryl and backstage? The internet's blowing up talking about how close and cozy they were. Now Fizz, when he come in, he's already pissed off when people ask him about it. Like, man, it's just so annoying. Like, people keep trying to make it more than what it is. Like, that's the homie. Like, we good. It's everybody like, nigga, you want to smash. Like, boy, you ain't fooling nobody. He like, man, nah, we just good friends. And like, this is how you know they fucking, because he did but even if we were, it ain't nobody business. So it was like, okay, this is the point where you admitted, like, okay, y'all together. But that's not the issue. It's like, for J Boog, it's like, well, man, like, at the end of the day, like, Omarion's in the group. I know he ain't fucked with you, but J Boog gets calls from Omarion because they close. And Omarion called him after the whole court thing when Fizz actually showed up for Apryl. So he was pissed off about that. So, like, J Boog's like, man, like, can you just cool it? Like, whatever you and Apryl are, like, keep the appearances to a minimum, because at the end of the day, we got the rest of the tour to go, and you can't be fucking up my bag, my coin. We got to go out here and get this money. And Spectacular said the same thing. Like, nigga, okay, just like this 8-ball, we got to be in the pocket, all right? So Fizz is like, he's just so annoyed, like, oh, everybody want to talk about it. Like, as if the whole world is not seeing the same thing. Like, fool, y'all is too close. And for the way y'all be acting to be quote unquote just friends. So K Michelle, she goes to the doctor. She's in the middle of her IVF process. She is struggling though because she has some red flags from her surrogate Tonai. So she wants to get like the legal side of things. So she's talking to, I guess that was either her doctor or her lawyer that was talking about, you know, the possibility of getting a new surrogate, because she is worried that there might be some ulterior motives, because old girl went on the internet without her permission talking about how she's the surrogate for K Michelle. It's a celebrity, you know, it's K Michelle, we're just good friends. And you noticed there was a nigga in her video, and for me that was right there was just it, like you could tell like he was the one who was pushing this motive, because he's the one who opened up the video talking about, okay, here's the tea. like, it's not tea. Like, you being a surrogate for K Michelle is not tea. Like, that's a part, the fact that you're saying it as tea goes to show, like, what you really are here to do it for. So K Michelle, like, she's been burned by people. She's like, man, I'm struggling because she wants this relationship, but I need to be professional. Like, I need it to be more like, you have my baby, pass along to me. And then the way the girl's talking, like, oh, I can't wait till we do this and I get to do this with the baby. Like, bitch, no, like, this is a job. Like, you're not my friend. Like, you need to remember, I'm paying you. You're supposed to give birth to the baby sitting it down the river and I'll catch it in the basket. Like, that's how it's supposed to go. So yeah, so she's trying to, you know, get a solid contract and just, you know, maybe the other option of a different surrogate. You know, they got a surrogate bank of women who do this for like a living, who are professional, like who just get the baby, pop it out, woo, like go to the mother. Like, they know how this thing work. What happened after that? So, Apryl and Fizz meet up. Fizz needs to tell her that she can't come on the tour. But Apryl, you know, they both talking about, oh, you know, I love the support we give each other. You know, Fizz appreciated her coming to LA. It was so much fun. Apryl's telling him about he got fired from Jason Lee. And Fizz all talking about, oh, she was the best thing about the show. Nigga, like, psh. But yeah, so she's talking about, of course, the tour and how she's ready to go to Chicago, see her family. And he's like, yeah, I got the tickets for your moms. And she's like, oh, you know, that's great. Can't wait to be there with them, partying, you know, showing it up. And he's like, hold up, you gonna be there? She was like, yeah, Drew, like, you know how this goes. And he's like, man, I gotta tell you something. Like, I'm just getting so much flex, so much heat. People calling me to my Fizz, what you doing? Like, you gonna ruin the bag for everybody. It pisses Apryl off. And she like, oh my God, like, I'm so annoyed. People want to make it something more. And I'm not even thinking about Omarion. He called me trash. He even brought my son on stage. Didn't even ask me if it was okay. Like, she is heated. Like, girl, you his friend there for support. Like, how many tours do you need to go to prove that you Drew's friend? Like, at this point now, like, you starting to tag along as if you his bitch. So, like, I don't like, girl, you got a little too heated not to be invited to the damn backstage. And Fizz is like, man, you know, it's about the bag. Like, you know, I ain't trying to mess it up for everybody. Fizz is right. If his ass is staying at your house at this moment, that means the nigga need the money. So don't F it up for him, Apryl. Just sit your ass back, go to Chicago and meet with your family friends and leave it at that. Lyrica is at the hotel, down and out, so she called her mama and her friend Sia for support, and she fills her mama in on the fact that Pam came after her over the Cookie Monster post and was saying some shit. She had to deal with Summer Bunny going on live, and she's tired of A1 and she's considering leaving. And Lyrica G, her mama's like, I'm so sick of Pam. Like, she's always intervening herself in the relationship, and that's not what they need right now. And so her friend Sia was kind of doing what the hell I would be doing as a friend, trying to get the final answer out this bitch. Like, so are you done? Like, is this it? Is this the final straw? And here go Lyrica with the hesitation. I just don't know what to do. Like, there's Ocean to think about. In her confessional, she's like, I just, you know, I've never been a single mom, like, out here. I've never, like, she's like, it's the fear of the unknown, which a lot of girls do. They stay with a jacked up relationship because they would rather deal with that, something they know, than something they haven't dealt with already. But girl, like, quit using your son as an excuse, because A1 don't give a fuck about the family. Like, he cheated on you with the son. So, like, take your son and leave and get out. You are a pretty looking girl. Like, you'll be okay. You'll find a new man in the next year or so with no trouble. Like, girl, move on. So Zell and, no, not Zell, Mr. Ray, he ends up tagging along with Apple to get her little titties done. She tried to be a new and improved Apple Watch, starting with the drinking. She got a little tipsy, a little drunk off the hen at Jason Lee's little party. So she was telling Mr. Ray about it, how she didn't know about the Lyrica and Britney beef, but she was happy they squashed it. But they pull up to the doctor's office, and, you know, I'm expecting, you know, some lavish shit, and bitch, they in a strip mall. So Mr. Ray was like, bitch, did you get some Yelp reviews? Like, we are next to Wonton City, and, you know, Shops R Us. Like, this ain't right. So they walk in, and they get this old ass doctor, but she's anemic. I get it. I'm anemic too. I get my iron infusions every other month. So she's waiting to get approved for surgery, and at that time, she's trying to choose which titty she likes. So You know, she's talking about, you know, she's just ready to be a new person and all that type of shit like that. And Mr. Ray, he put on that damn bra too. But did y'all see his confessional look though? Like Mr. Ray, you could tell he packed on some type of cover up or makeup, but he looked like Mr. Potato Head. Do not shave your face ever again, okay? Like your neck was connected to your chin, connected to I don't know what. Oh, it was bad. But yeah, while she's waiting on the approval, we gotta get to Zell, Paris, and Apryl. They going out for drinks. Paris is on her little health kick still, so it is cranberry vodka without the vodka. And April's coming in talking about she's stressed, like she is ready to go to Chicago, but she's feeling some type of way after Fizz told her he doesn't want her going on the tour with her. Now, Paris already knew about this because J Boog filled her in, you know, on the other guys kind of being like annoyed that, you know, with the whole Fizz Apryl situation. So she just keeps doing this whole dance. Oh, that's my friend. He been there for me type shit. But Paris is like, girl, when you gonna stop lying? But I'm gonna stick with you. But she invites Paris out to Chicago. Zell can't go because he's going to Lyrica G's listening party. And speaking of Lyrica, he's like, yeah, you know, I gotta make up with her daughter because, you know, I saw Summer Bunny on live and me trying to snoop and stuff, get the tea. I joined her and they called me talking about, how dare you do that? And all mad and stuff. And like, he got it. Zell, you were being messy. He was trying to get the tea from Summer Bunny, which I get, but do that shit in private. Like, don't be all up on the internet for everybody to see, because now Lyrica looks stupid. But in his confession, at least he acknowledged it and was like, okay, you know, I don't want to follow with Lyrica, you know, looking like I'm messing with the ops. So, Moniece goes to see K. Michelle for some support in the whole tour situation with Apryl. She feels like it's a smart idea because, like, she like to say, if the baby daddies can do it, so can we. But K. Michelle is not here with it. She's like, girl, like, is this like a front? Like, do not do it. Like, it seems like a good idea now, but it ain't gonna work, honey. But Moniece ain't feeling the support. But K. Michelle, at the end of the day, she's like, look, you do you as long as you got good music. So then, you know, Moniece asks her about how the IVF thing is going. She's going through a second treatment to get better eggs, but she is questioning whether to use Tonai because of, you know, the whole social media thing and the boyfriend. So she had her lawyer send over a new contract with new different points and stuff. Like, she gotta make sure that bitch is ironclad because it's looking like with the influencer, that nigga she got that was in the video with her, like, she would do something. And plus the way she like calling her every day and trying to be close and stuff, like, you can tell she's trying real hard to be like K. Michelle's friends, because I'm K. Michelle's surrogate. And like, K. Michelle is not liking the fact that she's making it seem like, oh, I did this favor for you. Like, instead of like, okay, this is a job, like, I'm getting paid to just give you a baby, like, that's it. So she's like thinking, but she's having this internal battle because it's like, man, the family needs the money. But Moniece checked it like, girl, which is more important, your family or hers? And it's a doggy dog world. Like, K. Michelle, take care of yourself first. Like, she'll be okay. So Paris and Apryl are in Chicago. They walking around, and finally Paris is trying to get the information out of her over Drew, aka Fizzlepop. And, you know, Apryl is just like, oh, he was there for me after Omarion. I couldn't even honestly tell you why me and Omarion are over. He came home one day and just didn't want to be in a relationship. He dogged me out, called me trash, and Fizz was there for me. He took my kids, was like, I was down and out. I lost all this weight. I was depressed. And he was there for me. So, like, Paris, like, okay, he a cool nigga. Like, he's your friend. I get it. Like, he supported you. So, she's a little bit more understanding. So, she's like, oh, he's just a homie that you don't mind giving the cookie to. She's like, hell yeah, he earned it. So, if he want the cook, like, he could have it. Like, here you go, Drew. And it's like, girl, like, you literally are giving out all the information that we need to say that you two is fucking. Like, you already gave that man the cooch already, girl. Quit playing. But she said he earned it though. I mean, so at least, like, I guess being nice now get you the puss from these different ladies. So this is just crazy. So Apple Watts gets approved for surgery, and she is in the line, in the office with Mr. Ray and her play sister from the dude that's her daddy but not daddy. But they ended up still being cool. But I'm not no surgeon, but don't you supposed to be asleep when you getting your titties done? Like, her eyes was open the whole surgery, blinking and everything. Like, I know there's local anesthesia, but bitch, I need to be asleep when you burning my skin open. And he's in there doing surgery, and she's talking about, I don't feel good. He lifts her up, and she gets lightheaded. So the friends come in, approve the titties. She goes back down, and she not feeling good. I'm like, girl, this is a sign. This man fucked you up. He did something to you, because there ain't no way I'm supposed to be awake while I'm getting my titties done. I don't watch Botched and all these other surgery shows enough to know that you supposed to be in a deep sleep. She thought all of a sudden I was in a different universe. Yeah, bitch. But your ass was supposed to be asleep. You supposed to say, I don't remember. But nonetheless, she got new titties, new and improved. But the final scene is K. Michelle. No, before that is Pam and Lyrica G talking about the damn A1 and Lyrica situation. They sit down, and Lyrica G came with the right energy. Like, look, we've had our issues, but let's put it to the side for our kids to help fix this marriage. She's like, plus we got Ocean now. And she's like, but I do want to address the fact that you were coming after Lyrica over the Cookie Monster post. Saying she was a bad wife. And Pam was like, oh, no, I just didn't appreciate she posting all naked and stuff on the internet. And the internet. And Lyrica was like, okay, but you need to be talking to your son. Like, he's the one who messed up. He's the one who had vows and cheated. And she's like, well, don't forget Lyrica did her dirt too. And it's like, girl, we can't keep bringing that up. When they renewed their vows, both slates are clean at this point. A1 cannot use this excuse no more, because then it's just going to be continuing like circle. These niggas cheat on each other. So then she talked about Summer Bunny, like, oh yeah, Summer Bunny a hoe. She been hopping on every producer. That's what these hoes do. They supposed to do that. And it's like, okay, she's doing what she's supposed to do, but why isn't A1 doing what he's supposed to do, which is go home to his wife? Just because Summer Bunny offered you pussy on a platter don't mean you take it. Like, you remember that ring on your finger, buddy? Okay. So then it's like, okay, well, you need to talk to your son. He's the one who need to be apologizing or whatever, but let's be cool from now on for Ocean's sake, and let's not get involved. So Lyrica wants to end with, but I do think I need an apology. But Pam's like, well, let's apologize to each other because we both did each other wrong. And Lyrica's like, I don't know what I did. You the one who called me all types of bitches and MFers. And Pam was like, look, we both need to do something, or like, you said some shit to me too, like, and y'all did. Like, this could have been so easily solved with them two apologizing to each other. But Pam, I do appreciate you not coming in with a busted wig. Them edges was laid back with whatever edge control you had. But she had the little baby bunny ponytail. I can appreciate it. But them piercings gotta go. But nonetheless, yeah, they start arguing over apology and end up back at square one. Here you go, Lyrica G talking about, I guess I wasted my motherfucking time. You don't want to change. I guess this is what it is. So Pam was like, I guess I wasted my time too. Got up and was like, to hell with your ass. And walked her big booty ass out, and Lyrica G just sat there with her big lips. And I was just like, damn, like, we were so close yet so far to these two squashing the beef. So the final scene is where K. Michelle, she's like, look, I gotta get this situation figured out with Tonai. They sit down, and it's like time to get to the business, and that's where the episode ends. So you guys, you just got to tell me, what do you think about A1 and Lyrica's situation? Is it about time Lyrica leave A1 ass? I mean, it is for me, but this bitch just cannot let it go. In regards, oh Lord Jesus, with Lyrica G and Pam, y'all tell me what you think about these two, especially Pam. She made me laugh. But Summer Bunny, you dead ass wrong for going on live and knocking Lyrica. She ain't did shit wrong to you. You the one who inserted yourself inside a marriage, a holy matrimony. This is why your ass ain't never gonna get married, ain't never gonna have no hit record. Okay? But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Deuces.